with 5 categories, guys: entertainment, food, customer service, property, and the room. So we're gonna talk about the one thing that really stood out for us and what we have to really give real props for, which is the
entertainment.
Entertainment.
Yo, the entertainment so far, like, I mean, everybody says it about RIU that like entertainment is really like the high point of staying here, and we really have to say yes. Because from the first night till now, like, it's just been good.
We had a little show. We had
the steel band, then games, and then like the first night we're kind of tired, so we never to stay out too late.
Right.
But then now last night, party
we went
central.
to a beach party.
Yeah, it was so like entertainment from 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
They had movie trivia, they had a stage show, they had dancing, and then boof.
Right, live performance from
live
some
performance,
food,
yeah, and then
over
up on the beach, and then we are party, and I mean dancehall, soca, like everything there, and really they have fun. And you don't know, so the tourists them is a vibe by themselves. So
it was
good. It was good, and the DJ was really good. Like sometimes you find that the DJs at these hotels are.
They're just off key with their music.
But this guy was actually pretty good. So he was kind of keeping the crowd involved. He did watch the crowd, see how we have vibe off a certain song, and yeah, it did good still. And we did up till like 12 o'clock to the point where like the man have to say, yo,
the people weren't going home.
Yeah, man, I say, yo, go on, go sleep. Like, you see me, because the party's supposed to lock off from 11:30, and then every minute everybody's like, yo,
one more
song. You see me? So the vibe itself, like, we were sweating. Like, it's been a while since we do road like that. We didn't even do road, we're up in a hotel. But you know what I mean,
Yeah.
So entertainment, I will honestly give it 4.5 out of 5. Why? Because I think they are a bit lacking throughout the day. So like when you go to these other hotels, like you find that the engagement in the people who are here, like the entertainment engagement and people coming up to you and be like, yo, games and this and that. You see me? So like a good example is like when we go Hyatt, like randomly you'll just be walking like to the pool from lunch or something, and somebody say, and somebody just say, yo, we're gonna play it. Like them just walk up with that game and just set it up and be like, yo, we're gonna play this game, and if you win you get Appleton, and we're just like, okay, and then boom 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 and you win. And like that kind of improves, you know, your stay, like
while you're there.
Yeah, while
separate
you're
from
there.
just lounging on the beach and doing nothing.
Yeah, so it's fun, really. And then like those things were like anywhere, like they were spontaneous. Like it wasn't set up, 10 o'clock we're going to do this, 10:30 we're going to do this. No, it was a spontaneous. It didn't matter. You could have the in at the pool, they were gonna have a game. You see me? So that was cool. And you find that at other resorts too. So here, yeah, but four and a half. Yeah, but 4.5. Like they're really, really, really good. Like the entertainment has been really good. What was your score?
No, 4.5 as well.
4.5. Yeah, man.
4.5 for entertainment.
Yeah, the entertainment was good, man. Man, I lie.
Yeah.
I can't go wrong.
Or second thing that we're going to talk about is the room, which I am rating everything in terms of how much I enjoyed it. By the way, we're leaving our reservations for food at another time because I want to experience one more restaurant to have enough food. Maybe two, depending on how late to go before we leave, to have a full analysis of food. So I don't know where food will fall in that. Alright, so the next thing we'll talk about is the room. I like the room. We booked a standard room. It is clean, it's cute, spacious, modern. It's scored really big with a view, Each room gets a lateral sea view, but I think where we are smacked in the hotel, we have a really good ocean view. So the view, modern, clean, pretty central. I think we're in the middle. So
we are right. No, we are literally
amenities.
Like everything is right down there. So all we have to do is get in the elevator. We're down in the main lobby. So that is something. And then based on where our room is, the sunrise hits our room perfectly from over the mountains. Because you don't get up in the morning as early as I do. So when you get up and you're outside, you know, you're just chilling and whatever, like the sun rises and it's like really, 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 really nice. So that added to the room, along with, you know, the regular amenities, the bed is comfortable, you know, TV, but the modern, and I'm a man, but I have to appreciate the modern design of the place itself, and the bathroom is really nice, and everything overall is just really nice, you know, the matching wooden stuff, the wooden flooring, the wooden bedded, all of that stuff is just like pretty nice, and the colors, you know, it's not just blank white, you know, they actually have colors in the room, so it's colorful. So room wise, alright, so I have to kind of categorize this, right? So in the overall scheme of all hotels, like I will give the room a 3.5. It is decent, it is good, nice. But now when I go into the price range of the hotel, like the money that we spent, like I'm giving this joint like a 4.5. Because the room, because based on the money, like, yo, let's just be honest. Right. There are some hotels that are not all inclusive that cost this money that we paid, and the rooms are nowhere near as nice. That's true. So for the price range, like I can really be honest, like RIU gonna do a good job when it comes to how the room is, well, how our room is, and based on our view and the location of our room. For someone who is maybe at a further place, they will have a different experience, and we don't know if the rooms are the same in like the other blocks as well. But based on where we are, like being right above the main area, everything is downstairs, entertainment, restaurants, everything. So for us, 4.5 in this, 4.5 in this price bracket, like really wanna do the thing or something. Like me even not like me not like wanna do the thing or something. Alright, so the next thing we're talking about is the property and everything that's available to us. So that's the restaurants, pools, and the beach. So they have 5 pools in total. We haven't been to the other parts. There's no need to.
But
because we have 3 right here.
You have the big one, the medium one, and the small one. Yesterday we were all the way in the back
by
of the
ourselves.
small one. So if you don't want to be in the excitement and you want to be kind of
there's like one way over there, with some old people at
so you don't necessarily it was we and the two old man them
just a sunbathe.
We did a part.
We just did a part. You see me? Because you know sometimes like at the hotel we don't really want, because it's not an adult only hotel. So you know there are kids and them run up and down and them splash and yada. So we just want to chill in the pool, you know, drink 2 drinks, you know, just sit back and relax and enjoy, you know. So we find a pool by ourselves, but that's cool because they do have 5 pools. So it's more than enough
for you to find someone that's included.
Exactly. So sometimes with these hotels, they might have 1, maybe 2 pools, and then you find that both of the pools are very crowded. Exactly. So I like the fact that they do have so many different pools, and that it kind of, you know, and every pool is a different vibe. Like you have the bar pool where music are play, people are and a drink. You have the main pool, which you find that the kids are mostly in because it's a bit more shallow, and the sunbathing chairs are there. And then over the far side now, the old folks like us now, you just have Copacabana, so you can get shade. You have a sunbathing chairs, you have a nice little pool, and the place just chill. You see me? And it's close enough to the bar, and it's close enough to the jerk cut as well. That if you just want to chill there for like the whole day, you really just can. So property wise also, I wake very early, no matter what we do, where we go, whatever. I'm just an early person, and I really have to say, like at 4:30, and I know it's their job, don't get me wrong, but at 4:30 the guys were sanitizing around and cleaning and, you know, doing everything around all of the pools and the property, and like that continued until like 7:30. So, you know, at least I know that the place is clean, because with COVID is really something that you have to look forward for. And also I saw them wiping down each of the individual chairs. Like each chair was wiped down. So, you know, things aren't transmitting and all of that stuff because of the time that we're living in. So, and then based on the restaurants, and also it's based on like this side of the hotel, because the front of the hotel is it look like it make like 35-40 years ago, which we understand, you see me? But
when you come on in the inside, the most of the property I think is pretty renovated and modern.
It looks like it was. I don't know if it was, but it was probably renovated.
It was renovated I think last year.
Oh yeah, so that renovation, good job. So like there's a huge change from looking at it from the front and then actually coming inside of it. So based on the property,
how much are we gonna give it?
So again, 2 different ratings, right? So the overall, if you're taking into consideration all of the hotels that are available in Jamaica, I'm going to give it like a 3. Zine. You'll find that a lot of the more, I guess, higher echelon hotels, the space itself, like, it's not too big, it's just perfect. Like, I find that this space is really big, and sometimes, you know, you kind of have to move away, you see me? And then the property itself, like, you'll find that these other hotels that have really nice, I don't know how to put this, bushry or landscape. Yeah, landscaping. So you see me, but them have them coconut tree and everything there, but in terms of beauty of the place, is very nice. So I'd put it at like a 3.5
but for the price
in general. But again, price point, the bang for your buck to come and enjoy yourself and like have a nice property, 4.5 again. Like RIU in that budget level category. Budget level like 4.5. You see me? Cause like
for the whole hotel, just for property.
Yeah, just for the property. So for me, it's 4.5 because I have been like, I've done one-nighters here and there, you know, you just want to stay over somewhere in country, you know, other budget, all-inclusive hotels, and the property isn't as nice. And a lot of them, you kind of find that they're old and worn down.
That's true.
The more budget places, this place, due to the renovation, it's extremely nice and well kept. So for me, in the price range, 4.5. Overall, taking into consideration the stuff of Jamaica, like, you know, Hyatt, the Secrets, the Sandals, the Moon Palace, all of that stuff, like, I'll give it a 3.5. Good, but it not reach that, so yet, you see me? Yeah. In terms of the property.
Alright, so we're gonna talk about customer service. I'm gonna talk about what happened to me immediately upon arrival. Do you want to tell them what we are used to? Or do you want me to go first?
Alright, hold on. Alright, so let me go. And then you take over, isn't it?
Okay, sure.
So, now people, I'm sure when you can share this with us. See me? Normally when you pull up a hotel, right? You go some books and you pull up at the lobby, the drop-off area. Now normally when you pull up, somebody there, welcome to so and so, blah blah blah. Sometimes you have to take out your own bag, but the most you have to do is just take it out and leave it on the sidewalk and then come collect it. Or when we go other hotels, you pop your trunk and you see man them there and them are load out your bag them fear. Now first of all, when we stop, we don't see nobody. So I say, alright, that Gucci, you see me? Because I say yo, some other vehicle there, so people probably help with other things. So I say, alright, boops. I take out the stuff, left it, take out all of the stuff, put it there, I say, babe, so come back, I go park and forward back, you see me? So, me go park, you can take it off from this now.
Alright, so immediately after I was dropped off, you know, I had little bags, I looked around, I didn't see any staff attending to the other guests. What I saw was a stool and 2 women just sitting on that stool facing this way, so they weren't facing towards incoming guests, they were facing this way. You know, like when you go to supermarkets and you see those people like over there, so like they don't really get involved, but they're just there to oversee it. Like the supervisor. I didn't see any bellhops. I think they were over to the very other end. For some strange reason, I don't know. And then you had the checking points. So I, you know, my little bag, because this is a shocker for me because it's not what we're used to. As our son said, you're used to somebody there immediately helping you with your bag. Come up, I don't see nothing. I'm confused because it's not very clearly labeled where you should go. So I turn around to the ladies at the stool and just chilling. Supervisor them, come back, assume that's what they are. Hi, where's check-in? Over there. Oh, not even a hi, good day. It's just over there. So I'm like, okay, what to do? I didn't walk to check in with my bag. I actually moved it over to where the other labeled bags were because my assumption is that's where the bags should go. So no one at this point
my girlfriend
has helped me with my bag.
So my girlfriend is lugging around heavy. Now at this point, you know, remember, you know, guys, I don't know, you know, because the first parking take up. So I forgot all the way up to the second parking. So it's taking me a while now to walk, come back from there. So you know, my brain, me I say, alright, cool. Somebody come out, take the bag them fair and say, yo, welcome son, so give you welcome juice, which is what normally happen. And then say, yo, check.
Welcome juice, welcome rag. What is that? It's not
yo, me no know, but maybe I choose say we are of Jamaican. No, we are of Jamaican descent, and then look one way and then probably say, yo, a two black pocket people is from Kingston, isn't it?
I don't think you can tell that because they have black overseas people. And no, it's not just based on what they assumed where we're from. It was just everybody.
Yeah. I realized after that it was just like everybody. Like everybody was having the same experience basically. So on the way back now, me walking, I get a call from Shen.
Right. So after I lug around my bag there and I join the line in to check in, I go up to the counter. There was a gentleman there. He nodded me over. I gave him my card, my driver's license. Up to this point, I don't get a good day, good evening, welcome to RIU. At this point, none of us have been welcomed to RIU. We haven't been welcomed. And no one has said.
We're not talking where she reaching at the store, you know. We are talking about the third day here. So we're not talking about where she reached and she just reaching out. We are talking about the third. We're talking about our third day here, exactly.
Anyways, sorry. So I give the guy my thingy. So he's checking in, blah, 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 blah. So he then asks me, the card that you used to pay for the hotel with, where is it? So I said, is there a problem? Did the payment not go through? I know the payment went through. Him said, no man, it's not that. He just needs to see the card to verify. He just wants to see to verify the name on it.
No, YouTube, right? So this is a credit card that I don't normally use.
Right? It was so surprising that you had it with you.
Exactly. So I only use this credit card if I'm doing like a really big purchase. Like that's the only reason why I would use the credit card, and because of the points and what I was in. So this credit card is normally in a drawer, tucked away, not being used. No, I don't know how it ended up in my wallet, and it must have been only because when she gave me back the Saturday night, I think I had something to do, so I just push it inside of one place in my wallet and shove it in my pocket and go. That's the only reason why
you had it with
you. I figure that the reason behind it is probably scamming. You know, you don't want to. I guess people pay for other people can make reservations.
Right, and I made the reservation with my name and it was his.
I was my credit card, isn't me? So I guess I kind of understand that, but at the same time, it's the first time
it happens
that ever happened because we're always booked with my, like, it's always been the same thing. Shen makes the booking under her name. She uses my credit, like, that's literally always been what we've done. We've never paid by cash. We've never paid by any other way. It's always just been a reservation. I use my credit card. Shen makes the reservation. All of the reservations are always under her name. Like, them not even need for get my name too tough, isn't it? But it was kind of weird. And then, like,
he didn't even fully explain it. Like, he just asked for it, and then I had to ask, why are you asking for it?
He just basically come and go so, and he said, alright, cool, and give me. And I'm like,
he just looked at it and gave it back. What was the reason? What was the reason?
And then me I watch him closely, you know, because me I say, yo, the nigga ain't never getting a copy off of my credit card. I know for scam me out how much money. You see me? But that was kind of weird. Like, we've never been asked that, so it was a bit weird. And then, like, the overall customer service from the guy, it was kind of just nonchalant. Like, for a while, him just there and just talk to some woman and I'm like, and we're just there like.
When he eventually came back with the card and him was come from round back part of him was looking like, I think his team member was beside him and having a little small talk with him friend right there. I'm just like, bro, this is not KFC. I feel like you could have given me a little bit more time a day.
5 minutes. Like, it's a 5 minute for checking it. Don't take long.
It's not like I'm in front of you forever. You're kind of tired of my face.
And then we one did a check-in at the time. Like, there was nobody else there. Like, nobody else was checking in at that time. So we one. So you don't deal with the 5 minutes and cut. You see me? We can't see your face. We don't know if you're smile or you're frown. But at least be pleasant and you see me. But anyways, that did go on, and eventually, of course, the room never ready, but we need to expect. I never expected it to be ready because it's too much checking.
No, but not only was it not ready. Okay, maybe we are spoiled.
No. She is spoiled. I never expected it to be ready.
Yeah, but we got the room at 4:30.
Yeah. So at the end of the day, it did get ready late. Basically what I'm telling you to do is, yo, go enjoy the property and we'll email you once the room is ready, right?
I came back at 3. I came back around at 3 because
around
3:30 because I'm like, I don't get the email and I don't really trust these people, so let me go and ask. At that point, I was dealing with checking. I was dealing with a girl at customer service. I don't know her name, but she was pretty friendly.
Yeah, she was nice. She even came to find us when the room eventually was ready.
The service started picking up
there.
That point. Right. So what else do we have to talk about with customer service?
Customer service, Kemar, that's the only name that we got. He was our server
at the Italian restaurant. He
Kemar,
was pretty good. He was really good.
He's one of those people who like you interact with them. Kemar, I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but
Initiative.
Keep up whatever you're doing. Like his pleasantness and he was, his energy was really nice. We didn't get the other young lady at breakfast.
At breakfast the following morning.
She was amazing.
Nice
like she was so cool. Like she about to joke. Like with Dede, we're chatting. You see me. So she was very nice. So like some persons have been very good. So the customer service has picked up. So I must say, outside of just the checking in part,
but here's the thing, why
there hasn't been a problem.
It's a big deal though. It's a big deal because by the way, at a point after our son, I was like, oh my god, this is how the ship is gonna be. Like I did almost ball.
Yeah.
I didn't tell him how I did almost start.
She did like down and just like, because alright, so we skipped something. So what happened was right after check-in, we went to lunch. We're not going to talk about the food.
Not yet.
So we went to lunch, right? So you do the lunch, blah, 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 you sit down. Now we sat down and we ate our food and no one attended to us. We're just sitting there now talking and somebody randomly just come and she's like, has anybody been with you yet? And we're like, no, not really. Because at this point, I figure say, yo, me need to go get my juice myself. But she's like, yo, she's so sorry, I would like to drink. This is not really her area, but she'll get something. And we told her I want to drink. She went and she came back immediately and she apologized. So you see me, so then that now lead to that, and then you see me all of that. And then the checking in, the room was never ready till like 4:30. Obviously, checking in is 3 o'clock. So we're kind of used to.
Helped us up with the bag. I honestly, from the experience,
she did
I was like, babe, we're gonna have to load these bags up because these people haven't even said welcome. You know what? I probably true you was there with me.
Yo, me draw the line. There isn't me some go find a bill up.
If it was me, one them wouldn't have helped me.
I say, yo, we're room ready, so he bag them over there, so isn't it? And he was pleasant and he bring us up and thing and he bring me to the room, show everything there, very lulali. So outside of just the checking in part, the room being late, which can happen, that does happen. But I guess we've just been extremely spoiled, especially over these last 2 years. Like we've probably had about 7 or 8 trips or so in the last couple years with this whole COVID thing. And because of COVID, like customer service, room readiness, you see all of them things there gone 150%. Because like even when they got Jules, like we booked just a regular room and they upgraded us to a suite because the place is empty.
And we reached here like after 1 and the room was ready.
Yeah, when we did go Hyatt, we reached there like 11 o'clock and we said, alright, cool. We know say
we were there so early.
No. We know say the room now get ready, so I gotta eat some food, put on our bathing suit, we gotta enjoy some stuff. Right, it don't reach 11 o'clock. Yeah man, we're getting the bellhop to carry up to your room. See we are?
You know what I also miss?
Oh my god. Alright, no, let's
no one here does that.
Yeah, there's no
Hyatt does it.
Hilton was good at it. Jules was awesome with it. Yeah, this whole, they greet you, they're very pleasant, right? So it kind of seems like, say, it feel like how would I feel at 9 to 5? Don't talk to me right now. You see me, there at work, I'm stressed out. And we understand the work life. Trust me, we do. But
don't let it try to show that much.
Yeah, and remember where you are, like it matters, isn't it? Because the customers are who drive this organization. You get me? So be pleasant. Like you don't have to be pleasant 24/7, but if you're in the area,
a good evening, not going to kill you.
Yeah.
A good evening,
like good morning, good evening, like them things that even did.
It's not. Welcome, check-in crew, it's not going to kill it to have manners. I'm sorry. You didn't have to welcome me to the hotel, but you could have at least said, good day.
Yeah, so like them things that haven't really been too righteous. But you have the people who cool with it, isn't me, and them some that are right. Yeah. So
anywho, those are the 4 points we're talking about, right?
We're not waiting they wanna grade the customer service. Grade it, you out of 5, how much you give?
I don't want to say 2. 2 seems harsh. Should we wait until after tomorrow to grade them? Well, we have one more restaurant. Let's see how that server goes.
Maybe 2.
Right now it's a 3.
I have 2 restaurants.
It's no more than a 3 right now.
I'll give it 3 at satisfactory.
Almost 2.5. I might change my rate.
If we were just judging it by the check-in process, is 1 out of 5.
If I could actually know, they don't even deserve 1 at
exactly. So maybe 0
it's
out of 5.
2.5
But
right
everybody
now.
else after, with the exception of really them something there, is me?
2.5.
Yeah.
2.5, 3. We'll see.
Yeah, 2.5, 3.
So we're gonna give, that's our review for experience so far.
Yeah.
We're gonna give our rating on food after we had the other restaurant, and we might change our rating with experience. Let's see.
And then the food thing now, that's a whole nother kettle of fish.
We have to talk in detail about that.
Trust me.
Anyways guys, be back soon. Okay guys, so we're back with the final part, which we are now reviewing food. So, okay, after thinking about all the restaurants that we've experienced, we're gonna talk about the buffet style, and we're also gonna talk about we call that fine dining style. So for the buffet, I'm giving the buffet a 1 out of 5. For lunch, that is. The breakfast actually wasn't bad. What was your
breakfast? I'm giving it a 1. Breakfast.
You giving breakfast a 1 as well?
Breakfast is just literally what we had was what we have all the time. Like we like omelets. Like, we're basic that way. Like, we really like omelets. So we go to hotels, we really enjoy just getting a really nicely made omelet. And omelets are just omelets.
And omelets are done to order.
So if that is the highlight. Yeah. So the one thing about the buffet, which is why it's getting only a 1. The done to order things, those are fine.
Right.
So our tip, if you're going to RIU, stick to the done to order things, not the pasta. Pasta is actually black.
Yeah,
but
pasta.
yeah, it was just black. But like the done to order stuff, the eggs, they had like, some pork stuff like bacon, them had some ribs.
Yeah.
Like those kind of things that you see the guys actually doing up or the chefs doing up in front of you, those were fine. But anything that you see just out there, I didn't even try it. It wasn't good.
But we had, right, so the buffet we're definitely giving a 1. Our advice is just to avoid the buffet or avoid anything that's not done to order.
That's not done to order.
But the Italian restaurant that we had on the first night and the steakhouse that we had on our final night was good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give, I think we enjoyed the Italian the most. I think we'll probably give that.
Yeah.
I think that's a 4. Or would I give it a 3.5?
I'll give it a 3. Reason being,
better.
Yeah, of course we've had better. But the reason why I give it a 3 is because it was the best of what we had. But it's like saying that. Oh, this Civic I have is the greatest car ever, but you're only comparing it to other Civics. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, babe? Yeah. So it's like based on what was there,
right.
Yes, it was good, but based on everything else, like it's really average. So like I would honestly just give it a 3.
Give it a 3. So I guess roughly for the Italian, we're probably giving it a 3, 3.5.
I'm giving it a 3. I'm giving it a 3.
And the steakhouse is okay. I think we're probably giving it around about the same.
The steakhouse, I'm giving it a 3 too. I was, for the first time, like I actually tried a medium rare burger. Like it's something I've been wanting to try medium rare, not medium well. And weirdly enough, it's now like my new thing. Like it actually, when it's done right, like it's actually really good. And I mean, it was just a burger. So again, it's not anything crazy out of the world.
I had the steak. The steak was okay.
Yeah, the steak was just okay. So it's not anything to like write home about. So yes, those were the 2 highlighted foods. But
exactly, and that's for food in general. So avoid the buffet.
Yes, please.
Get done to order. And we were meaning to try the Asian restaurant. We didn't, so we can't really do that.
Get to do that. Oh, and the little jerk chicken spot. The jerk chicken actually wasn't bad.
It was okay. Yeah. That was done to order as well.
Was done
as
to
you're
order.
saying, stick
that
to
was done to order too.
Them
have a little like burger spot. The burger was is like, I don't know, some pre-made stuff. It's not really like done beef. Like I'm trying to think.
How was the drinks? Drinks in general, I think. Just
the
alcohol.
Drinks were from that bar.
The main one, the main bar.
Yes. So the main bar did have some really good bartenders. I don't know y'all names, but y'all, you guys were like hitting it. Like every time I go there, like y'all were hitting it. Now there was one bartender, I don't know what your name is. I go to the person and say, yo, just give me something strong. For me, I'm a girl, man. I expect to see some what papa do that, is in some stuff. This nigga just pull out some rum punch, pour it in a glass and give it. I'm just there like, nigga.
Oh, so for liquor, we're giving it
liquor is liquor.
3.
Liquor is liquor, it's not nothing special.
Really
3.
So guys, overall, we're giving it shoots, but we're giving the buffet 1 and we're giving the dining 3. So
yeah, so overall 2.5. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
so I guess the food was one of our least.
Yeah, and then also there's no room service. So that's also another thing.
That's also another thing.
Yeah,
but
we kind of always kind of look forward to, cause like on the last day we're always kind of ordering room service. Because on the last like half day that you're at the hotel, we really don't normally do much. We kind of get everything out of the way the first 3 or so days, and then like that last morning now we kind of relax in bed, and there's no room service.
Yeah. So in the grand scheme of things, it is still it's not a 5-star hotel, guys. It's a 3-star hotel. So remember, we are ranking it in terms of just what the type of hotel. So in terms of the type of the hotel, I guess we'd give it a 3 for food. But in general, we're giving it a 2.
Yeah, I guess. And I mean, in terms of, because we were talking about this as well, in terms of the price range of the hotel,
right?
It's still it's a good hotel when you're comparing it to other hotels in the price range. Right. So if that is the price range you're looking at, and that is what can be done, then we will tell you, yo, you can go to Rio. It was fun. It's a nice vibe. It really wanted, certain little bad stuff, but there are good things as well, and it was based
on everything that we've.
It was a fun experience.
So in general, we should probably give it a summed up review. Based on everything that we've experienced, I am rating this.
Hold on, before you rate it, would we go back? Do you think that we would go back?
I would go back to possibly try another location. I probably would try the Mobile location. And 2, I would only go back if they're having a deal. So I'm not gonna spend more than I spent the last time.
I'm only going back if it's like a group or we going. Like I don't like. I don't know, bro.
It's not something that you look forward to as like a day trip.
Yeah, so it's like
so like a group setting would probably make sense.
I know them,
for a 3-star hotel.
Because them probably have them thing there, but if I just me and you ever go somewhere, like this was just because a deal popped up, we saw it and we just said whatever, sure. It wasn't like normally our plan stuff.
Right.
So I don't know, for me, I don't really see myself doing it. Like I'm not going to get up in the morning and say, hey babe, let's go back to Rio.
Unless they're having some crazy deals.
Yeah.
As I said, I would maybe want to experience not the Ocho location, but the Mobile adults and all-inclusive. So that's the only reason I would probably go back. But to look forward to it.
But again, guys, it's not like we're saying that it's bad. It's just, as I said, in the price point.
Yeah.
I think Rio is probably top tier.
At its price point.
In the price point, Rio is top tier. But when you're comparing it to all of the other hotels that Jamaica have, it didn't really reach this. But again, decent.
So in summary, we are probably gonna give Rio a.
You see, because this is the first one that we're actually giving a rating. So we need a base. We need some form of base rating as well to compare it to. So is this going to, because we have to be careful, you don't want to start and give this a score and then you go to our next hotel and change. So let's say quick pushback, right? Because our last review on this would have been Jules. What did you rate Jules Paradise Cove with the experience that we had there out of 5?
I think I'd probably give Jules a 4.
Alright, so keep that in mind now. Now, what would you rate Rio?
2.5, 3.
No, there's no 2.5, 3. What you rate Rio?
Oh my, I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Alright, so if Jules, I'd rate Paradise Cove at, I think, 3.5. It's above regular and it's getting to that more elite status. And then RIU, in the big scheme of things, I'll give it a 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. So that's our rating.
Yeah.
But this is something that we're gonna start doing. So stay tuned for other videos and other hotel rooms.
Oh, but in the price point though, let's go back to the price point.
The price point.
It's like a 4.5 out of 5.
For the price.
For the price. For the price.
For
For the price.
3-star hotels.
Yeah. For the price, it's 4.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Peace.